I think this might be the perfect electric skateboard for those who like the outdoor adventure, but also want to ride in the city. Yo, what's up? Kami here from Rage Studios, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the Ecomobl Ripper. So, like I say at the beginning of this video, this is a board that is kind of like a hybrid in disguise because it is meant to be a mountain board, a true all-terrain electric skateboard, but if you see the wheels, they're not that particularly big. This is 180 millimeter wheels. Now, for most 80 boards, 180 is a little bit on the big side, but for a true all-terrain board, for a mountain board, well, they're not that big. They usually pack wheels that they can be up to 230 millimeters, so much bigger with a different kind of stretch. You can see these wheels are more designed to be a hybrid wheel, even so the rest of the skateboard, it is designed to be a mountain board. But before I got ahead talking about the board, hit that nice music, let's see this unboxing. So as soon as I got this out of the box, the first instinct is to get on top of it and go ride. And I do live in a very big city, so the first ride test, it came on the city itself, in a place where there are a lot of cars and people, and I always a little bit concerned riding this particular type of electric skateboards in the city because the turning ability is not as good as, let's say, a longboard or a 2-in-1 80 board. They're quite different. You can see the tracks are absolutely massive. Let me see if I can show you that in there. So basically the maneuverability of the board is not that great, especially we comparing with electric longboards. But this is not the case for this board. It's actually, even so you have giant tracks and it's like a really big all-terrain electric skateboard, it is actually really easy to maneuver in the city. I was really surprised. And I think that is in part because of the wheels. By having smaller wheels, well, it kind of handles way better. If you think about it, this is almost like a Ecomobl Tilon. That is a board that have 230 millimeter wheels, but the rest is almost the same. We have the same ESC, we have the same battery pack, almost the same deck, even so it's different materials. By the way, I really do like the materials here. Look at this. The color of the wood is actually really nice, and they added a handle which makes it really nice for carrying around for when you're not riding in places maybe that you cannot ride. Let's say you ride to the supermarket or the mall to buy some groceries or buy some stuff. Well, now you have a nice handle that really makes it easy to carry around. Same like the Ecomobl Telum, we do have lights in the front, we have lights in the back. It's very convenient. This is not a feature that you'll see on mountain boards because, well, you usually ride a day in the mountain or when you go off-road, riding some trails, but these lights are meant for riding in the city. So like I say, it is a very nice hybrid electric skateboard. But well, nonetheless, this is indeed a mountain board, a board to go out and have fun. So how does it perform? Actually, amazingly good. In my opinion, it has more power than the Ecomobl Telum, that I believe is still more expensive than this one. Even so, this one to my eye, it looks even better as well. And that might be because the wheels are smaller, so that power transfers to a smaller ratio of the wheel. Remember that these have the motors inside the wheel, so the motors have a limitation on how big they can be, even so they're massive, but yeah, the power is actually really good. The range is also very good, and one thing that really surprised me, with these kind of electric skateboards, they usually pack a lot of power, but when you want to ride fast, well, they're not that stable because they're not meant for speed. They was meant to go off-road. But like I said, this is the perfect hybrid for that because you can easily hit 50 kilometers per hour. There are no speed wobbles. That maybe in part because of the smaller wheels and the different spring systems. Without the springs, actually, with a rubber cap. I don't know what is it, but it is actually very, very stable. And when you handle it on off-road, it is also very good. It is very comfortable to use. Because there is no perfect board, I'm gonna talk a little bit about some things that I didn't like so much about the Ripper. So there are little details, something that it will be a deal breaker, but it is something worth mentioning. So first, the straps. They only comes with perforated holes for people who can ride basically orthodox. And I'm goofy and I will have to perforate my own holes. So something to keep in mind if you ride goofy like me. We are a very small minority, I know, but still something that you might need to know in case. Another thing is right here, you can see these really big drop downs. And that's very common with mountain boards, but because now we have smaller wheels, these drop downs are very close to the ground and they might eventually touch here on the bottom. So something that you wanna keep in mind. I like with these kind of big boards going downstairs. A lot of the steps are not too tall, but I cannot do it with this one because eventually touch here. And another thing I like to mention, you can see I don't have the straps because I ride goofy, but even when I put the straps, and I ride the other way around, which is something you don't want to do off-road, but I did test it out, and the straps quality, it's okay, but I see much better straps than the one that come here. They're very generic. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, this board at this particular price is a steal. It is a really good board with a lot of range, a lot of power. It is the first time that I see a board that it is really good on off-road trails, going to the mountain, going adventure, but it's also good to ride on the city. So in a way, it's a first. It's a very unique electric skateboard. I think Ecomobl probably have done their best electric skateboard to date with the Ripper, and at a very good price. So this comes highly recommended. By the way, you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and if you're planning to buy the Ripper or the Talon or some of the other Ecomobl boards, I put a link in the description down below with a really nice discount so you get the best possible price. Okay, that's it for me. Adiós amigos.